It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Alex Cobb, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Stepping into the box, Tim Beckham. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. 1-1. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Smith going back on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one. Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mark Trumbo goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Manny Machado now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just...
And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Echeverria's there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. O's nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Back after this on MLB Network. Ubaldo Jimenez Gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How's he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Ryan Flaherty is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. His past meetings against Ubaldo Jimenez, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Batting second, designated hitter Corey
into the box,
Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In now, Logan Morrison, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
I think the key to this game, Matt, is working the count. I mean, you've got a guy that's really dominant on the mound, right? So you got to work his pitch count. And if you work the pitch count, now all of a sudden you might get into that bullpen. If they get in the bullpen, they're going to win this game. I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Jimenez ready with the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rays strand just the 1. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Baltimore, first baseman number 19.
Chris Davis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mallex Smith. The first thing I heard about this kid, steals bases. Then I saw him in person. He can fly. He can run with D. Gordon, Billy Hamilton. I put him in a race with all those guys, no problem. But what surprised me is how good a defender he is.
Settling in now, Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
He'll try again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box, Ryan Flaherty. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
That's what you do with a backdoor breaking ball. It looks like it's not going to make it back. You don't quit, you stay with it, and then you got to drive it the other way. Nice job of hitting.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. From the belt, the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Souza. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Steven Souza.
And
he'll be the one to lead it off
Rays.
against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Right fielder, Steven Souza.
First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Slapped hard the opposite way. Flaherty is right there as he takes it for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Danny Espinoza. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that one right down Main Street.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a very good inning. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater. So striding
Leading off
forward
for
now, number 15. And he'll
Number
start out there
15.
half of the third, top of the order to follow. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tim Beckham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
So we got him looking there. Adam Jones becomes the first out of the inning.
Hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Souza has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Here's Echeverria now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Adeiny
And the pitch.
Echeverria.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Flaherty is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Left fielder
Malik Smith the next to hit. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hot shot down the line. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Davis waits on the 1-1. A wave and a miss. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The second
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Souza is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second
right
out.
Fielder number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Flaherty. He singled his last time up. In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in for his second at bat, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 10.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Into the box now,
7.
Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. Jimenez deals the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
1-1. Now the 1-1 home from Jimenez. 1-2 now.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Flaherty shading to his right. And that's the third out. The sights in. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 23, Joey Rickard.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 15.
Now at the plate, number 15. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Smith. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Danny Espinoza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
11, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Jimenez comes again on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We'll see Adam Jones. Here's the center fielder now, Adam
Leading off for
Jones.
Baltimore,
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Adam Jones.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Soft liner toward first. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
The 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He throws him on the fastball there. Manny Machado is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. Still striding in once again, Malik Smith. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitter's by him 0-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings, big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Espinosa ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready once again, Ryan Flaherty. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that one right down Main Street. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that misses 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Striding in, Joey Rickard. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Joey Rickard.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Morrison will make the catch, and that ends the inning. We'll see Logan Morrison start things off when we come back. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Logan Morrison stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now a flare out to left center. And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the 2nd out.
Right fielder number 20.
Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance. Number 15. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
15.
Tommy Hunter has been summoned from the bullpen
Now
as he'll
pitching
do
for
so
the
to
Rays.
start the 8th.
Number 49, Tommy Hunter.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Echeverria into shallow center. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 1, shortstop.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Tim Beckham. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. At third, Longoria. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 10, center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Adam Jones. Last time through was a base hit. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Brad Brock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Brad
Digging in now, Wilson Ramos, and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock, 1 for 4. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Number 15 goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Ramos is retired, and there's 1 away. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Danny Espinosa is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Still tied 1 apiece. Into the box, Mark Trumbo for his career in this matchup. He's gone 4 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo. And the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Here's Manny Machado now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Here's Chris Davis now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Longoria is there, and the side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run. Zach Britton is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out. Trevor Plouffe will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter,
standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, 1 for 4. Peter Borges will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Little dribbler up the first baseline, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon.